What's up everyone, welcome back to A Pinch of Salt, where we teach you how to create high quality recipes and improve your food lifestyle. Today we're going to be baking a delicious, refreshing dessert for a hot summer day, a delicious Oreo pie. It has a crisp crust with a smooth, creamy Oreo filling. So let's get started. It's always a good idea to gather up all of your ingredients before you start the recipe, as everything will be easier because everything will be in front of you and you won't have to scramble around your kitchen trying to gather all of your ingredients as you're baking. Now let's finally get into the ingredients. The first ingredient you'll need is a cookie pie crust. This one's already pre-made, but if you want to know how to make a real pie crust from scratch, make sure to leave me a comment in the comment section down below and I'll be sure to make a video showing you how to do that. The second and most obvious ingredient that you're going to need is Oreos, or any generic sandwich cookie will work, but for right now we're using Oreos. And the third and final ingredient for getting that smooth and creamy delicious Oreo filling is whipped topping. Some other tools you'll need for this recipe are a plastic bag and a rolling pin to smash the Oreos, or you can use anything else you'd like to smash the Oreos. Step number 1, load all of your Oreos into the plastic bag. You need about 36 Oreos. That's the size of a regular Oreo package. So let's just load them up. For step 2, get your rolling pin. Make sure you get out most of the air from the bag and seal tightly so no Oreos go flying around during the second step, because you don't want that. This is the fun part. For step 2, smash the Oreos while they're inside the bag. You don't want to make them too big, but you also don't want to make them crumbs to ensure that you get those delicious Oreo chunks inside your pie. If you want to get more fine-tuned, try using the end of the rolling pin. Once the Oreo pieces start getting smaller, you may have to let some more air out of the bag. Do that by folding the bag over and reclosing it. That will get most of the air out. Then you can keep going. There we go. Some nice good Oreo pieces. Once you're done smashing the Oreos, put your cookies aside and move on to step 3. For step 3, get your mixer and your whipped topping. Make sure that your whipped topping is defrosted before you use it. Plug in your mixer, attach your whisk, and pour in your whipped topping. Whisk on high speed, which is about 8 to 10, for about 5 minutes. Now you want to get your spatula and kind of just take off this excess whip that's left on the whisk so that you can get the full amount of pie that you want. And if you need, then take off your whisk and kind of just dip it in and shake it off and do whatever you can to just get off that excess whip. And there we go. And now you can put the mixer aside. For step 4, get your crushed bag of Oreos and pour all of the Oreo pieces into the newly whisked whipped topping. Now you're going to fold the whipped topping and the Oreos until completely mixed. To fold, dig your spatula all the way to the bottom of the bowl and scoop over the top. Try to dig all the way to the bottom to make sure that all the Oreos and whipped topping get mixed together. It should look a bit like this when you're done mixing. Now you're going to lay out that whole mix into your cookie crust. Now that is looking good. After you pour all of it in, try flattening it out to make it look even more delicious. And just a little bit of final touch-up work to make it look the most scrumptious possible. And once you're done with that, you're going to want to put the top back on so we can move on to step 6. After you put the top back on, let the pie sit in the freezer for a few hours. And voila! A delicious, refreshing Oreo pie. I think I might have myself a bite. Let's give it a try. Delicious. Smooth, creamy, and it just melts in your mouth. This Oreo pie is sure to serve you well when you serve it to all your family and friends and show them how good of a baker you are. As always, we make these videos to make it easy for you to learn new recipes and cook at home all by yourself. But for now, this has been A Pinch of Salt, and we'll see you in the next one for more cooking, baking, and food lifestyle videos.